나 출연이야 혹시?
What if I never get this close again? This close again. Take my time to really look you in the face, in the face. And I want to tell you, but I'm so scared that you don't feel the same. Maybe it was better when I didn't care what you thought about me, oh. Now I'm so self-conscious, think I messed it up. Well, you don't have to tell me if you're meeting up with someone else. Yeah, 'cause that would really break my heart and destroy my confidence. Yeah, even though I You don't have to tell me if you're meeting up with someone else. Yeah, 'cause that would really break my heart and destroy my confidence. Yeah, even though I played it cool, my head's on fire. So if you're gonna let me down, please be nice about it. me happy, then it makes me sad. And I don't know why I always compare myself like that. I'm no icon, but I'm not that bad. Sometimes it's hard to accept where I'm at. Lately I get down on myself all the time, wishing I could change most of the thoughts in my mind. Caring way too much about the people I don't like, watching all the best parts of their life. Now my anxiety is getting the best of me, 'cause I'm starting to believe everything I see.
And it makes me happy, then it makes me sad. And I don't know why I always compare myself like that. I'm no icon, but I'm not that bad. Sometimes it's hard to accept where I'm at. Maybe it's instant gratification, know what I'm saying? All the things on my screen that I see that don't mean anything, but it makes me happy, then it makes me sad. Oh, when it makes me sad. Tell myself that I'm doing fine when I know I am nowhere near where I thought I would go. Seems like everyone has a map to this road. All my deepest fears are of the unknown. Now my anxiety is getting the best of me, 'cause I'm starting to believe everything I see. Sad. And I don't know why I always compare myself like that. I'm no icon, but I'm not that bad. Sometimes it's hard to accept where I'm at. It's instant gratification, but I'm saying all the things on my screen that I see that don't mean anything, but it makes me happy, then it makes me sad.